case.
Yeah, Canis Lupus, man, if you want to throw it back to the old Latin.
Solid. I appreciate that. Goodness
yeah, man,
gracious.
I'm a nerd. It's all good.
Well, it's going to be the great Gonzales burying his fangs as Palutena going to try to chomp away at the stocks of Strawhat. What an opportunity for Salty Joystick Strawhat here as we go to Final Destination for game number 1. I feel like this is a terrible situation, though, for Strawhat. He has no place to land, nowhere to run. And how do you land against Palutena as it is as Young Link, Max?
It's pretty difficult. I think Palutena is just really well equipped for a matchup like this in general. She's great against swords because she can use her shield to just go through it. She's great against projectiles because she has a reflector. And she's very quick, so she can break the zone against these characters and doesn't have to worry about this really difficult process of navigating everything to get through and get some hits in. Ooh. So either way, Gonz, he already showed he's got the stuff to take Strawhat out. I believe they played in winners quarterfinals, and it was fairly one-sided. Wow, that was such a good edge guard. The auto reticle catching Strawhat right out of his jump. And we're going to see Gonz go up with an early stock lead. Nair, fair, Nair. I love the adjustments there that he made. A lot of Palutenas just repeatedly go for the Nairs, but sometimes you need that glue to stick them together.
He utilizes that auto reticle so well off stage, whether it's just tagging someone in the middle of the recovery or setting them up for a kill in the going up off of the stage, trying to chase from above. But who needs a auto reticle when you have a big old shield? I swear that thing's loaded with buckshot with the knockback it provides.
It's very strong, yeah. And I'm loving these edge guards from Gonz. Oh, I was loving that. Okay, you know what? He did it.
He had room for error. Let's just say that.
Yeah, so a JV 3 stock, but we'll just call it a 3 stock because he gave up his first stock in exchange for Strawhat's last. Brilliant stuff there from Gonz, showing, you know what, off stage, I'm a menace. On stage, I have good enough neutral to just pilot my way through your stuff and not get intimidated.
I mean, Great Gonzales is the highest ranked person in this tournament after Shoyo James. Well, frankly, there's only so much you can do in one day, and making it back from the middle of a field in Illinois is a pretty tough task. So
yeah, was he supposed to go to both?
He signed up for this one.
Right.
And I would not be shocked if
I know he was
forgot.
supposed to be here, but yeah, I don't know if he forgot or like he was too ambitious and was like, you know what, I can make it. And just didn't.
I would believe either one.
Same. James the Fiend, man. He goes to everything.
Yeah, he's absolutely nuts and an absolute cornball, and I love him. Anyway, Strawhat trying to establish that projectile game once more, but the great Gonzales, I mean, as he's proven more than adept at avoiding it. So Strawhat, I mean, he can't just keep throwing and praying, can he?
Against a character with a reflect, probably not, right? And especially controlled by somebody as good as Gonz. I don't know what that one was about. He may have been able to make that if he went low, but instead just gave Gonz way too much time to react to that recovery.
I feel like that was a panic up B, to be completely honest with you. Strawhat, I mean, there's a lot that he has to learn, and he has more than enough capability to learn it. Young Link is a pretty darn good character in this game. Can give headaches to so many characters. I just feel like Palutena simply is not one of them, Max.
Yeah, very well equipped for this match, as we were talking about before. Just a whole bunch of tools that get her around Young Link's strengths. Ooh, you're going to see a trade there work out in Strawhat's favor, but still trailing by quite a bit in this second game.
Yeah, there's a bit of ground to make up. That back air, Great Gonzales more than willing to throw it out there and show that he's willing to go for it. The drag down there. Stop me if you've heard that before from Palutena. Great Gonzales takes Strawhat to his last stock of game 2.
Gonz just keeping the attacks coming. This onslaught from him right now, just brute forcing his way in with the dash attack as well, knowing that if Strawhat tries to swing and fend him off, it's not going to do anything. That's it. And even with the trade on the up B, that down air is going to go through, and we're going to see Strawhat on his last legs of the tournament now. Still making a very respectable stand all the way here at a guaranteed 4th place in loser semis. Can't be too upset with that.
And I don't want to put words in Strawhat's mouth in terms of how this game is going, but like being in terms of what his goals are. But I have to say there is no shame whatsoever in getting double eliminated by the great Gonzales. And you know this matchup on paper is losing. you know that this could very well just be him garnering some experience, knowing that he has to go through it if he wants to come out on top eventually.
It's the alphabet, bro.
Yeah, you said it. It's the alphabet, bro. I swear I'm going to pin that to my profile.
It's so good. I'll retweet it again today so you can see it. My man Pat Ryan from New York City coming through with the wisdom. But anyway, Gonz, quite a bit of wisdom on his own. This man just seems to have the reads, seems to have a handle on so many matchups.
Oh wow, cheese that out. And I thought that the Great Gonzales took the stock, but Strawhat standing defiant in the face of elimination. The Great Gonzales says, how dare you get cheeky with the Goddess of Light, and takes the stock with that up air.
Man, and what a blindingly quick 2-0 lead for Gonz to put up, too. This is just ridiculous. And responding in extremely quick fashion for that stock that he lost very early. I think he wanted to tech, but got an air dodge instead. Maybe some weird buffering shenanigans at play. But either way, Strawhat, how's he going to figure this one out? Okay, pressure from behind the shield. Can't get shield grabbed. That's always good.
The Great Gonzales, the back air. He's going to miss, but I mean, I don't blame him for just throwing it out there, because Strawhat has really given him much of a reason to be afraid of those projectiles. He knows that he can maneuver around them, and if he gets hit by one or two of them, that's a means to an end. Great Gonzales has shown that, and indeed, the end seems to be loser's final, where indeed we have Atomisk awaiting.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to see Atomisk versus Gonz. That sounds hype. Wow. Wow.
A down air with authority. Strawhat will bow out in 4th place, but the Great Gonzales says, next man up. Give it to me. Call me Mr. Chimney, because I want the smoke.
Please tell me you saw that video that Dre tweeted with the Ari Melber.
Yes!
CNN,
oh my gosh! I honestly, I could have gone my whole life without seeing that, and I would have been okay.
Right.
I would have been fine.
I'm very glad that I did see it, though. It certainly enriched my life.
Yeah. No, that's thank you, Dre Charles. You're a treasure. Never do that again.
Thanks, Dre.
Yeah. Anyway, once again, continuing coverage of King alongside Max Ketchum. It's been an absolute pleasure working with you, man.